We're good on Twitch.
We're live on Twitch. All right.
Yeah.
Not live on Twitch for me.
Assassin.
I'm looking at everyone's ugly face.
You're so rude.
Wow, you're ugly.
Shh. Don't say that.
Ugly mugs like yourself. Oh, we're live on YouTube. All right, let me see. Let me go in there and make sure I'm in the chat and whatnot. Yeah, we're live on both. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to the Four Guys with Quarters show. With your hosts Inferno, Assassin, and Clowns.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 91 of the 4GwQPodcast podcast. We are slowly but surely approaching episode 100, at which we will be doing something special. Can't announce it yet, but something special is happening on episode 100 for sure. Because it's episode 100, you gotta do something special, right? This is our E3 preview episode with some other topics thrown in. I'm Inferno217. We have our usual cast of characters here on this lovely evening. Making his 91st straight appearance on this lovely show, we have ZBCI Assassin. What's up?
Hola.
I see in the YouTube chat that you happen to like trains.
Yep. I like trains.
Great, you're special. All right.
Jesus, man.
Next up, to his left, we have Taylor Zebra Fries, however you want to pronounce that. What's up, Taylor?
Hello.
She made it home, didn't hit any old grannies on a ride home this week.
I didn't hit anyone last week. Someone else hit that.
No, that was 2 weeks ago that you hit someone.
Or 2 weeks ago, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. It blends together now.
It's all right. It's Phoenix, you know, there are a lot of old people. Likelihood that you hit an old granny if you live in Phoenix is probably like very, very high. Probably like 75%. Tons of old people. And then we have Clowns making his, I don't know what appearance, probably like somewhere in the high 80s. However, he's got his second week in a row on webcam. What's up, Clowns?
Yep. What's up, man?
Got his, are those the Turtle Beach headset that you got in the mail? Or?
Oh, yeah, these wonderful PS4 replacement Turtle Beaches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not very wonderful.
Oh, wow. Anyway, so yeah, this week we've got E3 preview stuff. We're gonna leave that till like the end of the show. We're gonna go over a couple of news topics that happened that were kind of big this week. We kind of teased them last week. We've got Destiny, new DLC to talk about. Assassin has some interesting opinions about that, and we've got the Watch Dogs 2 reveal, if you will, world reveal. They did actually show gameplay. Did not think they were going to do that, but they did. And then we'll get into E3 stuff. We'll talk about all the big companies, what we expect, what we like, want to see, that kind of thing. So stick around, give your opinions, throw them in the chat. What else?
I just got to address something before we get into anything. HP North is saying that the Fallout 4 Deluxe Edition is showing up as free in the store. I don't know if that's confirmed for
no
everybody.
way. I just saw that too. Yeah, on the Twitch chat. Yeah, so people, you are excused from this podcast to go grab your Fallout 4 Deluxe Edition.
Am I excused?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to go run and check, go ahead. Go run and check real quick.
I'll make Megan do it.
All right, yeah, go check real quick. I mean, it's worth it. So yeah, why don't we start with Assassin's favorite game of this generation?
Favorite?
Destiny. Assassin, I know you're really excited. After the Taken King, you know, you wanted some more content. Destiny just wasn't bringing it to you, and you got off that game, and, you know, now they're bringing you another DLC, Assassin, and it's only $30.
Only 30?
Well, Assassin, come on, that reveal trailer was today. It's only coming to Xbox One and PS4, so you know it's going to be good, right? I mean, it's only coming to next gen. How many times in that reveal did they say it's coming to next gen? I mean, aren't we over the fact that this isn't next gen anymore? Like, it's 3 years in, it's current gen. right?
Yeah.
It's only $30, Assassin. Look at all this good stuff it comes with, man. Right? Tell us what it comes with.
Comes with, let's see, we got some story missions because, we need that. Some new quests, some new other missions. We got some multiplayer maps, weapons, armor, gear. One new raid. I'll repeat that. One strike.
No, well, that wasn't confirmed, right? They said
No, they said they in the live stream they said strikes, and then they quickly said, reiterated it was strike instead. It was not strikes. They're like, strike.
I don't know. I don't.
Strike with updates to old strikes. I don't care about old strikes. Give me new shit.
What do you mean updated old strikes? You guys, Taken King came out. I know you and Fire Monkey and sometimes Clowns, but not often, and Diabolic Killer. You guys were just doing the same strikes over and over again, and now those same strikes that you were doing over and over again, now they've got the new enemies and stuff. Assassin, aren't you excited? Isn't that going to bring all these Destiny players back? Come on.
No, absolutely not. We need more than just one strike. Chances are it'll be PlayStation exclusive, so we'll see.
Oh, I hope so, because they really deserve it over there, huh, Assassin? They got nothing to play,
No.
man. They need it. They really need it. They have
Yeah,
nothing to play. They're thirsty, man. They're thirsty for this stuff.
So yeah. So what else did you not? I don't know if there's anything else that you missed. Did you say Crucible? I can't remember.
Yeah.
New maps in the Crucible. There's a new quote unquote incredible mode in the Crucible, whatever the hell that means. What else? 3 new places, Assassin. Come on, man. Go back to the wall where it all began.
Well,
Don't you want to go back to that?
they did need to update that. It was a big useless area. Most of the maps are big useless areas. Don't get me wrong, but that was a really useless area with nothing to do.
Before we get the other opinions on this, I'm reading in the YouTube chat. The J 1976, also known as J Street. What's up, man? Says, so if you bought everything that came with Destiny, how much money, DLC included and everything, how much money would you spend in total right now? So, Assassin, do you have a number on that? So you got $60 plus, let's say, what is it, 40 for the season pass?
Let's see. It was like,
I think it was like 40 for the season pass, right?
trying to think.
Plus,
Like $140.
yeah, it's probably like 140 to. And if you buy
That's-
this one, it becomes 170, right?
Yeah. And I didn't spend a single dollar on microtransactions, so.
Unbelievable. What do the other two on the panel think here? You guys think this is pretty cool, what you've seen from the Destiny stuff? Or
I never got into Destiny. So
good. You know what? Bravo.
yeah, I heard a lot of not good things about it. So I was like,
Yep.
not gonna do it.
Bravo.
Especially when I'm broke.
You know what, Assassin? Yes, absolute applause needed, because if you were like Assassin, you bought all this DLC, you're dropping way too much money on this shit, right, Assassin?
Yep.
I can't even deny it. Yeah, no, man. I think Destiny 2 is just going to be so much better. I'm kind of looking forward to it, knowing how bad the first one was, or how, not engaging it was story-wise for me. Like, it just turned me off, and I couldn't go back to it. Even with the Taken King thing, I wasn't going to go back to that. I didn't buy that. And, I didn't want to be, up and down on Destiny, so I just stayed down on it, so I didn't spend too much money. Clowns, what do you think about what you've seen from Rise of Iron?
It's gonna be the rise of crap. That's what I feel, man.
Probably.
Yeah, I just can't get into Destiny. For me, it's the same stuff over and over and over. It's like pulling a blue crayon out of the crayon box and expecting a different color every single time. It's not going to happen. It's going to be the same damn blue crayon. Strikes are so damn repetitive. I will give it. It's got great graphics, and I do like some of the voiceovers and stuff like that. But no,
Right.
I mean, it's not a game for me. And I know we know a lot of people that love it, that play with their friends, and maybe playing with friends is where it's at on that game. But for me, I just can't do it, man.
Same for me. And I wanted this to be really good. I wanted this to be $20 because I was thinking, if this is $20, I haven't touched Destiny in a while, and if my friends are gonna get it for 20, then it'd be nice to jump in and. What are we gonna say, Assassin?
Sorry to run your day, but you would have to buy the Taken King first.
Are you serious? They're doing that again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can just snag the Taken King edition for like $20 somewhere. But then I'd be rebuying the game that I already bought for $60 back on 9/9/2014, and oh my god. Come on, Activision.
I mean, who knows? Maybe at E3 they're gonna show like a special like cape, if you get with the pre-orders.
Oh yeah, Assassin.
Maybe
So tell us about that. There's already a special thing you get with the pre-order, right? If you pre-order this special DLC, Assassin, you get something really nice. Why don't you tell everybody what we get?
You get the lovely iron Galahorn. The weapon that they removed from year 2 because it totally broke the game.
Well, now everyone's gonna get it, right? Through Quest and this DLC, everyone's gonna get that Galahorn. But if you pre-order it, you get what is it? A black one, Assassin? It's just black. Oh, it looks black? Oh, good.
It looks a lot sexier than the shitty white version.
Unbelievable. Jizzle saying in the Twitch chat, follow free for free, go. Yes, we already announced that. But for those who came late, yes, go get your Fallout 4 on Xbox. It's free right now, the deluxe edition, for some weird reason. So the response from people has not been good about this Destiny thing, from what I've seen on Twitter. We got a screen grab of some tweets from a guy in the community we know as GKB, also known as Gamers Know Best. He has his own podcast, Console Corner. It's a great show. We've been on it a couple times. And he said Destiny DLC for $30. WTF? Hell no. Witcher 3 DLC was 20 and 30 plus hours of gameplay. Been burned too many times on Destiny. So is that kind of like what the sentiment is? Like, is Activision still, even though it's only 30 or it is 30, what was the Taken King when it came out? 50, right?
40.
Oh, 40. Okay, so 40. So even though they've dropped it by $10 and it's supposed to be like, not quite as big as Taken King, but close, right?
Yeah.
They're dropping the price a little, but they're still charging too much for too little, you think?
Oh yeah. $30 for, I mean, some people get more than 30 hours of it, but there's just not enough content, like, at all.
Right. I'm trying to look through my notes here on the stuff that, because I couldn't watch it because I was at work, but I was checking out a live blog, and I'm telling you, in 35 minutes of live stream, I can't believe how little there really was. They had a trailer for the Galahorn, apparently. They had a trailer for the gun. Like, how pathetic is that?
Because a lot of, like, Destiny Year 1 was everyone was searching for the Galahorn. All, like, people's favorite moments and a lot of weird reactions were around that weapon.
Right.
So
they needed a trailer for it?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
No, that's
they
weird.
get to show off the
Right?
black version, and people, they want pre-orders, and, there you go.
Taylor, you had something to say there. I want everyone to hear your opinion, so go ahead and say that again.
Why would you have a trailer just for the gun? That
Yep. I'm right there with you, Taylor. Right
doesn't
there.
make sense. That's so stupid.
You have a 35-minute live stream about a new DLC that's supposed to revitalize your game. $30. Everyone's been looking for something new to do, and you have a trailer about a damn gun that's already been out. Like, the gun isn't even new. Assassin, right? I mean, am I understanding this? The gun has already been out. The gun came out in which expansion? House of Wolves?
No, vanilla.
Oh, it was in vanilla. Okay, so it was in vanilla. So it's 2 years old, essentially.
Yep. But then they basically nerfed the hell out of it, so it was, like, useless. And then Year 2 came out. They didn't push it forward. It kind of stayed back. And then now they're giving it its love, I guess.
Unbelievable. So yeah, people are really regretting even getting into Destiny. A lot of people. If you check this out, GKB goes on to say that as of today's stream, he wouldn't even have gotten the game at all. Like if he knew that Activision was just gonna milk us for this money. So what do you guys think that's like a popular sentiment? Like if people thought that they were gonna have to dump like $170 on this game with DLC and stuff, that they would do it, or is this kind of like something to expect with the amount of content that's been released?
I think people were expecting to put in some money, but I don't think they were expecting to put money in for like 2 minutes of content.
Right. Well, in fairness, Taken King was pretty big, no?
It was a lot bigger than the vanilla game, but I think they did it wrong
Yeah.
compared to the whatever main game.
Fire Monkey in the Twitch chat says they can't advertise about the story because there isn't one. But shh. Yeah, if Destiny 2 comes out and there's those stupid Grimoire cards and I have to go online to read about the story, I'm done. Flat out done. I'm giving Destiny one more chance with Destiny 2. They're going to blow my socks off. Rumor has it that Destiny 2 is supposed to be completely developed by, or completely written, right, by the guy who did the Taken King.
Yep.
So it's supposed to be, up to that quality. And Taken King overall, I think, was viewed pretty positively, even though it dropped in price like fairly quickly. But thus is gaming these days. So clowns, what do you think about the value of this crap?
Absolutely. I mean, it should be like $10, $15. I will say though, it's probably better than the TMNT game. I'll give it that.
Nice. Wow, that's big coming from you because you were into that game.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, $10-15 is all I would spend for it.
Right. So let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, there's going to be a significant rise in light level cap, Assassin. You excited for that? That comes with DLC, right? I mean,
plus they want people to play their game. That's why they raised it like a month ago because probably no one was playing it.
Right. I think the only cool things that I really liked from what I saw about this, and granted I did not see the whole stream, was I think the weapon relic thing, the axe, I think that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's going to be shown up like 2 times in the entire game.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, any relic thing that's dropped, like the sword from year 1.
The sword from vanilla, yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
It showed up once, and then it showed up again.
Yeah, remember how cool the sword was to use? Like, when you first played through and you picked up that badass sword, you went ham on everyone. Like, it was legit. So you don't think so, Assassin?
No. It might show up in multiplayer, probably. Maybe that's what the new game mode's about, but...
Right.
It's just going to be crap.
Hey, if the new game is like, in game mode's like that and it shows up in multiplayer, it could be like the relic from Doom or whatever, where you grab it and you...
Go ham.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Any last words from... I know, Taylor, you're not into Destiny, so...
Nope.
Clowns, any last words on Destiny? I mean, they haven't even showed off the multiplayer, really. They're like, we'll go into it more later.
When they hijacked the Uncharted 4 trucks, they should have just hijacked the Destiny trucks. That's all I'm going to say. They should just wait and just done that. And just dump it in the water and get rid of it.
Oh, man. Well, if you are into Destiny, unlike any of us, apparently, Assassin, I'd say like 75% is into Destiny, even though he's denying it. Comes out on September 20th, $30. Comes with a few new areas, new guns, new quests, new story. But will it be worth it? That's the question. As of right now, we think no. But
I think if enough people complain about the price, they might drop it a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what? The diehards are just gonna pre-order for $30, and it's not gonna matter because they've got their audience. They're gonna just milk it. They're just gonna milk it. But you know what? I don't think as many people are gonna buy this as Taken King. And Taken King had its own retail release. Is this gonna have a retail release?
It probably will. Let's just be honest.
Well, then how much does that suck then, too? I mean, this is kind of going off on a tangent, but then, like, let's think, right? People already bought the vanilla game. They were bitching about buying the Taken King edition over again. They're like, okay, I'll do it. They buy the Taken King edition. Now the Rise of Iron edition is going to come out. They're going to have to drop another $60 on the Rise of Iron edition?
Well, if they don't have the other DLC, then yeah. Just stupid. They're
Man.
trying to get as much money out of us. Like, have you just gone to the store and looked at what they show? They have like 3 separate files. You can get one for like Warlock and whatever. And all it does is level you up to 25 and some other little telemetries. And it's $30.
Right.
It's bullshit.
Yep, I agree with you. I agree. Got some interesting comments in the chat here about Destiny. Tommy Guns in the YouTube chat says Destiny is the herpes of gaming, just won't go away. That's pretty sick, but strangely and oddly accurate. But Clowns follows that up in the chat and says Destiny is like the Zika virus. Every time they research it, they find something worse about it. Wow, Clowns, that's wow.
I mean, it's true. They just need an antidote and get it off the, internet, get it off the store shelves. Just get rid of it. It's a virus. They need to delete it.
That's brutal. That is brutal. In the Twitch chat, we have a response from the Jizzle says, wrong, COD is the herpes of gaming. Assassin?
No comment.
See, now Assassin always gets... Assassin gets the COD game every year, and he's going to get the deluxe edition of this one, or whatever the equivalent is. So, let's just say Assassin perpetually has herpes.
It's a good deal.
Unbelievable. For everybody that's just joining new, welcome in. I notice a couple more people join on YouTube. Go check on the Xbox store if you have Xbox. Fallout 4 Deluxe Edition is free for some weird reason right now, so go grab that. Awesome game. So go check it out. Just add it to your queue if you don't want to play it right now. Just add it for free. I mean, who cares, right? All right, what's next? Watch Dogs, right? Watch Dogs reveal was a couple days ago. Yesterday, 2 days ago.
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Yesterday was the 8th. Today's the 9th. So today was the Destiny reveal. Yesterday was the Watch Dogs reveal. And Assassin is in love with this game. I mean, in love with this one.
Really good.
And how long was that stream? That stream was only like, what, 20
like a
minutes?
trailer.
It was like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that long, and I feel like I learned more about the Watch Dogs game in 20 than the Destiny one in 35.
Yeah.
There were no trailers for guns, so that was a good thing.
No, but they had that really crappy trailer showing off the new person.
What? You didn't like that?
No.
What happened?
Music was alright. It was just like, the fuck are they showing?
I thought it was great. I thought the whole thing was good. I thought the graphics were way improved just based on the trailer. I thought the new character was approachable. Like, I thought the new character is appropriate for San Francisco. Like, if you see Aiden Pierce running around flipping over, like, banisters and doing the stuff that this guy does, I think it's weird.
Yeah.
Personally. But what did you guys think about the reveal?
I thought it was very good. It put more things into the game or hacking things in the game that, like, I guess didn't need to be in Watch Dogs, but they're more going on to you can hack everything, which is more nice.
Yeah, the hacking everything is awesome. Like, they showed off hacking cars and oh my god, look at Clowns, Jesus. Clowns has his nice anonymous face on right now.
Oh god.
I gotta represent, man.
Oh my god. So yeah, I thought the hacking everything was cool. Like, hacking the cars and putting them into drive, running over your enemies and stuff. Hacking every person, like every single person is hackable for some reason or another. Like, you can get money off them or get some, some more intel or what have you. Like, everybody is hackable in the game, which is really cool. OMG, it's James Play in the Twitch chat says Watch Dogs 2. You sure that's not just fan made? I mean, they can't be serious about making another one. Yeah, no, the new one looks good, James Play. The new one looks good, man. If you didn't watch the stream, I'd go over to Ubisoft's YouTube channel and check it out. It's really not that long. It was only like 20 minutes. So, all right, other people's opinions about the reveal.
I didn't care for the first Watch Dogs, but this one actually looks pretty good. I'll probably pick this one up.
Right? I thought so too. I like the San Francisco atmosphere. I also like that you're not alone in it. I like that like multiple people are working together. The last one, Aiden Pierce was kind of like going rogue, doing all the hacking himself. And now you kind of have a group of people that are part of DedSec, and like everyone's working together to hack this CTOS 2.0, the upgraded version from the initial setting, which was Chicago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so now it's in San Francisco. There's an upgraded CTOS, so a lot more things are integrated in it, and you have a lot of help. I mean, you got to meet a lot more people that are important to the story. It's not just going to be, 4 people that matter. I suspect there's going to be like 20 people that matter in this one, or even more. Like, you're going to get a lot of lore, if you will. I mean, that's not the right word for it, but there's going to be a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities, all trying to do the hacking, and you're going to... you're not going to be just all powerful like Aiden Pierce. You're going to need some help, and it looks like it's going to be more challenging. Before we get to clowns, let me go to the YouTube chat. There's a lot of stuff going on here. HP North says the graphics are not real. It's Ubisoft. It's always downgraded. So that was the big problem with the first one, right? Like the E3 trailer, I think it was E3 a couple years before the first Watch Dogs came out, was unbelievable graphically, and then the game comes out and it's big want. But you got to remember, HP North, the first one came out on 360 and PS3 as well, so that could have something to do with it. Now they're kind of shaking off the old generation consoles. They can develop it for the current gen, and I think it's going to look better as a result. I think those older games kind of suffered from the old generation syndrome, where they had to really develop for the old stuff, so kind of might have held them back a little bit graphically. So I think this one looks a lot better, and I believe the graphics on this one, to be honest with you. Tommy Guns wants to know, Citizen X3639 says, looks so hipster, only thing missing was the lead wearing a rainbow button. Jesus, man. Just because it's San Francisco doesn't mean everyone's gay. Like, come on. Tommy Gunn says, do you think it'll have Ubisoft repetitive side quests?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
I mean, it's still Ubisoft.
It's still Ubisoft. Exactly, right? Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, like, you name it, you've got the side quests going bananas. Jizzle in the Twitch chat says, just give me GTA 6, no Watch Dogs, no Saints Row, no APB. Which really no one which doesn't even deserve to be mentioned. No, we're not going to talk about APB on the show, but I think this Watch Dogs is going to be a lot different than GTA. I think it's going to have a lot different feel, so not sure I agree with you on that. I mean, yeah, GTA 6 would be nice, but you know how Rockstar is. They're not going to release a new GTA yet. All right, clowns, what do you think about the Watch Dogs stuff that you've seen, Mr. Anonymous?
I'm going to be honest. I was hoping to see more. Because I need to see that you can actually, in the game, you can actually truly hack everything. I kind of have my doubts about that. I do think the RC-controlled stuff is really cool. And that's where I'm at with the game. Graphics are good. I think that the protagonist is kind of unique. The fact that he's from, like, Oakland and he grew up around gang violence and he decided to become, like, a hacktivist. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's unique, so I'll give it to him. San Francisco is a great setting, and I wonder what kind of Easter eggs are going to be in this game.
Yeah, so you bring up the protagonist. That's a good talking point, because we were all talking last week, or was it 2 weeks ago at this point, about what we were expecting from Watch Dogs, whether it was going to be Aiden Pierce or not. I think that was last week, because Bear Claw was here filling in for Taylor, and whether or not Aiden Pierce was going to be the protagonist. And I mean, this is such a divergence from Aiden Pierce. Like, this guy could not be any more different, right? Going, like, from appearance and race and and hipsterness, as Citizen X said in the YouTube chat, all the way down to his fight style. Right? They showed off some of the fight style a little bit, and he's really like, it almost looks like he's dancing with his little like yo-yo, whatever the hell that is. You know what that is, Assassin? Was it like a yo-yo? What the hell was that thing?
It was like some ball with some rope or something attached to it, so you can hit people in the face. I don't know. What's
Yeah, I don't know
it's
the
like
actual name?
I think it was like a pool ball or something.
Was it?
And,
It was.
and it was like drilled through, and it had like a string. He was just beating people with it.
Was that what it was?
I think that's what it was.
That's kind of ghetto, but at the same time, kind of cool. Like,
And it works.
I mean, think about the kind of damage you could do with a pool ball on a string. Like that thing's hard as a mofo. Like that would hit you, do some real damage. So I understand that. That could be what it is. I don't know. I didn't look too closely at it, but I'm gonna take your word for it, Taylor.
So I was watching the Joe by Rooster Teeth, and I think that's what they said it was.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, pool ball on a string. So I mean, that can do some
Something
damage.
like that.
And then so clowns, like I know you weren't like you wanted Aiden Pierce back, but do you think Aiden Pierce would have fit in this environment?
Yeah, I do, because
Really?
he would have been like, that disgruntled hacker that never went to college, that never got a degree, but was like, self-taught, computer smart, tries to get a job in like the tech industry. They tell him, "Oh, you don't have a degree, you don't have your certifications," and he could have just went AWOL and went insane, kind of like taking down the system. So yeah, I do think Aiden Pierce still could have fit, especially with his age, being outcasted at that age with no college degree. But I mean, they're trying to, I guess, associate with younger crowds, younger people.
Yeah.
But he's no Kevin Mitnick or Mafia Boy or
Right.
a homeless hacker Adrian Lamo. I mean, he's none of those guys for me.
Right, exactly. And that's kind of like what the conversation went to last week is like, you think of these certain kinds of personalities as hacker types, and this guy admittedly does not fit the mold. So yeah, I mean, some people are going to be let down by that. I know I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter about people that weren't too happy that this was the protagonist, and that he kind of like relied on other people for help, and he was so young and up and coming, and but I don't know. I'd say give it a chance. Like, some people are diehard, hacker enthusiasts like clowns, and clowns, you're gonna give this a try, right? I mean, you're interested enough to play this again, no? Or to play Watch Dogs?
I mean, I'll probably run it first to see if I like it. I still like, the community behind it, like the dead sex stuff. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to play off like lulsec and stuff like that, but
Right.
Just mainstream. But yeah, I mean, I thought that was cool.
Interesting thought here from Citizen X in the YouTube chat for you clowns. Aiden makes it feel real. This kills realism to fantasy. So do you think that's true?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd have to agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Assassin, what do you think?
Uh,
Do you think it's more like Fantasyland now that this guy's the protagonist versus like the old game where it seemed more realistic, or?
I don't really think so. I don't know, but when I think of hackers, I know clowns will think different. I think of, some kid with a computer, with a bunch of people. So
Yeah.
that's what I think.
Yeah.
I know clowns will disagree with me, but
Well, I mean, you're younger as well.
yeah.
So, I mean, I see both sides of the coin. But the thing that like convinces me about this protagonist is the atmosphere, is San Francisco, and like the way they showed him parkouring and stuff. Like Aiden Pierce hopping over fences and stuff, like I don't think would have worked. Aiden Pierce by himself, like doing the same thing as last game, might have worked, yeah, but then people would have been like, oh, it's too similar potentially. I don't know. Let me go to the Twitch chat real quick because we got some comments in there. Jizzle says if they make you do stack overflows and viruses, then this game would be tight. Even SQL injections, like actual hacking. Yeah, but the problem with that is that most of us probably understand what that is, but the common person who's just interested in Fantasyland hacking probably doesn't know what a SQL injection is. So they kind of like dumb it down to remember in Watch Dogs when you had to like hack the doors or whatever, or hack the cameras in people's rooms, and you had to like do the squiggly line thing? Assassin, what was that? Like connect the electrical signals,
God.
or whatever. Remember?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't know the name of it, but some of those were a pain in the ass.
I kind of hope they bring that back, though.
It was a nice challenge.
Yeah, I hope they bring that back. I know they got rid of a lot of stuff in Watch Dogs 2. Like, there's no more towers to hack to get access to certain maps. Like, the whole map's open, stuff like that. People in the Twitch chat, OMG, it's James Play, saying, looks good because it's on a PC rig. And stop lying to customers, this is Watch Dogs 1.5. I don't know if I agree with that. I think this is Watch Dogs 2. They said in the Twitch stream, they said, like, this game has to earn its 2. Like, this sequel has to earn its 2. Like, some games aren't a 2. Some games are a 1.5. But I think this is a lot different. I don't think this is very similar at all. I don't know.
I think what they're trying to do is the same thing that happened with Assassin's Creed Unity, and then when they moved to Syndicate, because Unity was so broken, and then they focused so much on making Syndicate perfect.
Right.
I think that's what they're trying to do with Watch Dogs 2.
Right. Hey, I mean, it's kind of like similar situations, right? Like Unity and Watch Dogs came out around similar times. Well, I mean, similar year, like same year. Ubisoft was still in that like funk. They were getting all this negative press. Like Watch Dogs didn't live up to the hype and graphically, and the game, you know, some people thought it was pretty bare bones. And then Unity, you know, glitchiness and all that, like you're saying, and now like Ubisoft is kind of on the rebound, right? Like a lot of people liked Primal, even though it was like Far Cry Primal, even though it was a copy of Far Cry 4, essentially a reskinned Far Cry 4. And like you said, Syndicate, very well received. So yeah, I think I agree with you on that, Taylor.
Just hopefully these people's faces are intact. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, going back to that was Unity, not Syndicate,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Unity. You didn't
That's
see that
funny.
bug?
That's funny.
Wait, what happened in Unity?
Oh, Taylor, you don't know what we're talking about?
No.
Oh, in Unity.
It's like their skin was gone, and parts
Yeah,
and other stuff.
Yeah, like their faces were gone. All it was there was like their eyeballs and their gums and their teeth. It looked like there was dentures floating with a couple eyeballs. Like it was the glitches were really bad in that.
Never had that glitch.
I don't know how to read your name in the Twitch chat. I've been responding to you. The Delinquent. I guess that's right. Says I'm way too hopeful and positive about Watch Dogs before we see any actual gameplay footage. Well, we did see gameplay footage, so the reveal did have gameplay footage. So I'm excited. I'm hopeful because I wanted to like Watch Dogs 1 so much, and it kind of let me down a little bit, even though I think it was still a pretty decent game. This is what I wanted Watch Dogs 1 to be, so that's why I'm hopeful. But, I mean, saying we didn't see actual gameplay footage, that's not true, because we did. You don't remember seeing the hacking of the little rolling, like little robot and the hacking and using the quadricopter and stuff like that, Delinquent? They also showed parkour, they showed the fighting style, they showed a lot of stuff. So, right, Assassin? They showed gameplay. They showed plenty of gameplay.
It was minor, but I mean, there was gameplay there.
I mean, they didn't show a guy with a controller actually controlling Malcolm Holloway running around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they showed the gameplay mechanics. I mean, they showed it seemingly running an engine. It's not like it was all CGI, you know? So.
Yeah.
All right. Any more on Watch Dogs before we go to the E3 stuff? Say no. Okay, good. Watch Dogs is over. All right, Assassin, what company do you want to start with for E3 stuff?
Well, we could just go down the line. EA.
EA. All right, let's start with EA. E3 predictions, people. E3 thoughts, E3 predictions. You gotta label it thoughts now because a lot of stuff is leaked or has been already released. Like, people have already kind of let people know what's going on. Like, we'll talk about that a little bit with Square Enix because they've kind of let the cat out of the bag about everything they're bringing. But EA has kind of as well. They're doing something different, right? We've kind of talked about this before on the show. They're not actually going to have a conference. They're going to have a separate EA Play event June 12th through 14th, before the show even really truly starts, they're going to have something separate where they're going to have hands-on game demos. Got to shout out to Clowns for getting me in on that. I'm going to be playing Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 while I'm there.
I hate you.
And so, yeah, a lot of new games are going to be coming to EA Play. So, are there going to be any surprises, do you guys think, from EA?
Maybe minor one, maybe. Well, maybe. I guess not a surprise. I guess we kind of know it. I was thinking more like backwards compatible games and EA Access crap, but other than that, maybe one more.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we know for a fact there's gonna be, I mean, the sports stuff, obviously, right? EA Sports. We know there's Titanfall 2. We know there's Battlefield 1. There's gonna be Mass Effect Andromeda. Maybe a better question, since we pretty much know everything that's gonna be there. What are you guys like most excited for? Maybe is the better question. If you guys don't, well, let's wait for Clowns and Taylor. Do you think there's gonna be any surprises?
If there's going to be surprises, it'll probably be minor because they have so many big things already coming out. They probably want to focus more on that, get people hyped up for that.
Right. True. Yeah. Very true. Clowns? Any surprises?
To be honest, I think EA pretty much has all their IPs out there nowadays. I don't think they're working on anything secretly. So I think no surprises. But I do think that Battlefield 1 is going to surprise us. I think it's going to be more amazing than even what they showed. And I'm hoping for something really cool with Titanfall 2 because I felt like Titanfall 1 was good, but I felt like it was a letdown at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping 2 can fix everything that was wrong with 1.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. I'm on the same page with Battlefield 1. Like, I think it's going to be, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to, when I go to E3, I'm going to try my hardest to not have shock that I'm at E3 and to not think that everything is just amazing there. I'm going to try to be objective. So, with Battlefield 1, I am already really high on it, so if it lets me down, I'm going to be really sad. But I do think it has the potential to be like, wow, this is really different Battlefield mechanics, and at the same time, I'm stunned. I hope I am stunned by Battlefield 1. Hold on. Let's go to the Twitch chat real quick. Jizzle in the Twitch chat says, EA bold prediction, Rogue One single-player DLC for Battlefront. You are absolutely dreaming, Jizzle. You're dreaming.
Well, there's rumors
Assassin
for the fourth
things?
DLC, because the fourth
Story
DLC isn't...
Yeah, but there's no story already, so how is it going to be a
Well,
story-based?
story-based, no, but probably some with Rogue One.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. We shall see. We shall see. Well, that's a surprise on Assassin because they haven't announced that.
I don't think they would announce it now. I would think if any Star Wars, they would do the Bespin DLC.
Right. Right. In the YouTube chat, J Street says, "In my dreams, a new Fight Night." See, I'm on the same page as you. I really am hoping they show a new Fight Night. Really, really hoping. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, but I think it would be perfect for them to do an ode to Muhammad Ali somehow and do a Fight Night demo with that ode to Muhammad Ali kind of like baked in there. Kind of like they do with the Pele thing, but not quite as boring. Like they don't bring, obviously you can't bring Muhammad Ali on stage. Rest in peace, buddy. But
They could.
you bring you're terrible. You are terrible. And Witty says the only thing that matters is Mass Effect. Is that true? Like, I mean, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall, right? I mean, those are pretty big. Pretty big. All right, so what do you guys like most excited for from EA? Like what is going to knock it out of the park for you people about EA before we move on to the next company?
Battlefield 1 and Titanfall. Like,
I'm gonna go with Battlefield.
Right?
Yeah.
Clowns is already on record about Battlefield, yeah. So yeah, I don't. Jizzle in the chat says, "Don't forget about Kimbo Slice." In the Fight Night thing, no, we're gonna forget about Kimbo Slice. They're not gonna do an ode to a Street Fighter, I don't think. But yeah, rest in peace, Kimbo. Yeah. So, anything else to say about EA? I mean, is it kind of weird that you guys think it's weird that they're doing this special event before E3? You guys, not happy with that, or what do you think?
It's fine with me. We still get to see the games.
Same.
And people get to play the games there, so.
Same. I think it's sad that it's kind of like making it's viewed as making E3 less of a legitimate event, but I don't see it as that at all. It's all in the same area, so why don't you just like label the whole like experience E3? Like, gone are the days of like exclusive. I think exclusive conferences are kind of like going their way. I mean, am I happy to get into E3 and go to E3 this year? Like, abso-friggin-lutely. But at the same time, like, exclusivity here, like, gaming is not an exclusive club. You know what I mean? These new things are not an exclusive club. Like, PAXs are popping up all over the country, and there are some big games at PAX conferences, so PAX Expo. So, like, I think it's time to open up E3 to more people and do stuff like this, these EA Play. So, Windy City Gaming says NHL 17 actually being good. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to show a lot of NHL. Something tells me they're not. But Frostbite engine to the sports games. Assassin's really excited about that.
Gotta love the Frostbite.
720p now on Xbox One?
And
For all the sports
900 on PlayStation 4, so which means all EA games suck.
All EA sports games going to get a downgrade now because they're going to Frostbite? Potentially. All right, any more about EA before we move on? From anyone? All right.
Still hate you.
Screw you, Assassin.
You get to play Battlefield 1 before all of us.
Sorry.
Better take pics and videos.
I don't think you'll be. I don't think you'll be able to. But if you are, then I will have my camera. So.
Oh, I'm sure if he is, he's gonna be sending you a lot of clips and be like, "Look what I'm playing.
I might
Assassin, look at this."
I might have to go on Periscope or something and be like, "Assassin, look at this, look at this, Titanfall." Like, no.
I'll just send you a picture of my middle finger.
Wow, terrible.
So much hate.
All right, next one. I don't know why I say the next one. Well, actually, it is Bethesda, right? That does come after EA Play. So Bethesda's what? Bethesda's on day 0, or not even. Is it on the 14th?
It's the same day as EA's, but at night.
Yeah, so it's at night on. I think it's on the 14th. And looky here, everyone was talking about this Elder Scrolls Skyrim remaster rumor, and look what pops up on retailers today. Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the Definitive Edition, has been popping up on a couple retailers. Here's a screen grab that I was able to snag earlier from a UK retailer. So I think this is a real thing, guys. What do you think?
It's about fucking time. Like, come on.
Wow, that's brutal.
Jeez.
What? We've been asking for a Skyrim remaster, since, like, the console's first launched. And now we're finally getting one? I mean, they had to make Fallout 4 first to bring us this? Like, come on.
Yeah. I think so. Citizen X wants to know how much is that in US dollars. So I think the regular price is £49.99. So I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but I'm assuming it's 60. So Taylor of Clowns about the Skyrim thing. Looks like a sure thing, right?
I guess. I don't care about Skyrim. Never played it.
Oh my god.
Go away.
Oh.
Just shoot.
Hey,
who is this girl?
Listen. I was poor for a long time. I had to be very picky about my things.
I gotta stop you there. I have to stop you because if you ever say that you don't care about Skyrim in a party with Reezy and Hated, oh man, you're in for some
screwed.
trouble.
Right,
You're in
screwed.
for some serious trouble.
I will not tell Hated. I
Make it
refuse to tell him a lot of things.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
That for like 5 minutes.
Right, exactly.
You tell him he might get an arrow to the knee.
I knew it was coming. Wow.
Knew that joke was coming too. Listen, citizen, I didn't have money for a long time. I was very picky about my game. I could get like 3 a year, maybe. I had to be picky.
Fire Monkey says, shun the non-believer. No, we're going to have her on again. Don't worry, Fire Monkey. We'll figure her for this one. Jizzle says Bethesda bold prediction: price drop on Fallout 4 was done on purpose. Why? Why would you drop the deluxe edition to free? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think that was done on purpose.
Maybe to promote E3, their E3 stuff. Maybe they want to get people more excited about
free?
Skyrim.
Free though? I mean, I could see half off.
They probably made their money back off on Fallout by now. Think about it: the merchandise, the game, the hard to find beverages. They probably made their money back like tenfold.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it was like a quick, like, couple day thing that they're doing just to get people into the mods more. I don't know. Free, though? I don't know. Like, if they discounted 50%, I'd be like, holy shit. Even then, I'd be like, holy shit, they discounted it 50%. But free? Man. I don't know. What do we got going on the YouTube chat? Oh, I'm seeing the YouTube chat stuff about mods. So, Assassin, this comes with, like, mod support, right? This is supposed to come with mod support, the Skyrim Definitive Edition?
That's what I'm hearing, but like Firemount keeps on telling me, like, when Skyrim like came out or whatever, they had a patch, but then screwed up some mods, and then most people are not going to just patch the mods,
Right.
For Xbox. So,
Right.
I mean,
Hey, Skyrim. If Skyrim comes out, its definitive edition, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It comes with all the DLC. I think it's worth $60, even without mods. So that would be a huge way to start E3, to have them announce something like this. But apparently, it's coming. Like, this is kind of a lot of rumors flying around, and retailers listing it with the rumors. Like, I think that's pretty solid evidence, to be honest with you. So Chicken Spaghetti says that the Fallout thing has already been taken down. That's tragic.
On the Xbox app through the PC, it still shows up as 0 plus tax.
Oh wow, okay. So I
But
guess
then
on PC you can still do it.
It shows like your Microsoft credit. So I'm just worried, like, that they screw it up and charge me or something.
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about too.
So back to Bethesda at E3 here. So they're gonna talk about. I think they'll talk about like some Fallout 4 success stuff, right? They're gonna talk about how the mods are so sick and all that stuff. I think they'll talk about Elder Scrolls Online a little bit, maybe a little bit more content potentially. I don't know. Also, Blink-182 is gonna perform at their conference. Like, what the hell's up with that? There's gonna be a concert at the beginning.
No, why not?
Inferno, I want to ask you, did you get into the Bethesda thing?
I did not, but South is going and Maka's going as well.
Oh, man, because I didn't know that it was up for registration. I would have registered.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna be beat tired anyway from the FanFest line thing, so I'm gonna be so tired. Gonna have to stay up all night to stay in line, but it's all good. What else? What else from Bethesda? Predictions are set. Oh, Dishonored 2. Yeah, they'll show a lot of that.
I'm excited about that one.
Yes, me too. Very much so. I think I loved the first Dishonored. Absolutely loved it.
Too.
I thought you didn't like it.
No, I love the first Dishonored.
No, that one was great. I got it for like $20. I was able to play it.
Did you play the one on Xbox One or 360?
I got it on the 360.
Yeah. That's the one I play too. I have it on Xbox One. I haven't even touched it, but I should go back to it. I bought it on Xbox 360 like maybe, I don't know, not even like, maybe like 2014. Very recently I bought it on 360. I played it and it was really good. It was really, really good. I know Assassin hates it with a passion.
Ugh.
See, Dishonored 2, I hope they show off. I don't know. I hope they close up all the loose ends. I don't want them to spend too much time on it because they've already talked about it at length, and they've shown a lot. They've shown a lot of stuff already, like in terms of like the story and the protagonists, plural, and all that stuff. So I don't know. Like, I want to see some gameplay. I want to see how smooth it is. I want to see how different the gameplay is from the first one, if it's different at all.
I know that the upgrading system, they're changing that, and it's going to be like a skill tree now. And then depending on who you play on, you have like a couple different skills that you can get. And going through the levels, depending who you're playing, you have a different perspective at what you do it. That means you're going to have 4 to 6 achievements just for finishing the game in different ways, because they're saying there's a third option rather than lethal and non-lethal.
Interesting. What the hell is the third option then?
They haven't said anything else about it except there's a third option,
Interesting.
which I want to know what that is.
Yes. Lethal,
I'm
non-lethal. The only third option I can think of is if like somehow you can control other people to like do the whole game for you. You know what I mean? Like you could mind control or something.
That would be cool.
You know what I mean? Because then you
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing either. You'd just be like a bystander. You control other people to kill everyone else or whatever, and to complete the quests and whatnot. And you're just like kind of like going along and trying to find scenarios where you can grab somebody from over here, make them, you know, go up the stairs, for instance, and take out the whole room, and then you go and you just grab the item potentially or something like that. This is all hypothetical, by the way. Don't take my word for it, but I think that would be really cool if you could complete the whole game in that way as well. Gives you like 3 separate playthroughs of one game. That would be so solid.
Well, 6 really, because
6, yeah. Well, true, yeah.
you can go through Emily and Corvo.
Right.
That gives the game a lot more replay value, which is going to keep people invested in the game for a lot longer. So I think that's really smart for them.
Absolutely. Dishonored 2 plot plays way too close to the plot of Dishonored 1, the delinquent says in the Twitch chat. Not identical, but plays too closely. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that, but I mean, I want to wait and see on that. I want to wait and see a little bit more on it. But I mean, I have heard that, and I mean, I don't know how they can make it too different in terms of the plot. Like, I don't know what exactly they do different, but if you have suggestions, definitely drop them in the Twitch chat, delinquent, for sure. But from playing the first one, I don't know how they would make it like drastically different from the first game. Let's see what else from Bethesda. Assassin, come on, you got some juicy predictions.
Some people want like Prey 2 or something.
Yeah, so Prey 2, right? Apparently, industry insider known as Shinobi. If you don't know who that is, look it up. He's an industry insider. And he said on a couple podcasts recently that apparently it's not a Prey 2. He says that definitely expect it. It's coming. It's not Prey 2 though. It's Prey like reimagined. So, Assassin, did you play Prey 1?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh. That's a good game. I recommend that. It's I don't want to say it's like Portal because it's not, but you do use a lot of portals in it, and there's a lot of Native American stuff. You definitely have to check it out. I don't know how to explain it right this minute, but me and my brother were stoked about Prey when it came out. I remember that. Yeah, Jizzle in the chat says didn't even know they did Prey. Turtle in the Twitch chat says 70% sure there'll be a Skyrim remaster. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure there is. After all the evidence, like I'm pretty certain it's gonna happen. Prey 2 is turning into the next Duke Nukem Forever, most likely. No, I think they've canceled it, Delinquent. I think that project is like kind of done. I don't know for sure, but I think this reimagining is kind of more likely what's gonna happen. But yeah, can you imagine if they just kept delaying Prey 2? It comes out like 10 years after they announce it, and then it sucks, kind of like Duke Nukem Forever. That would really be bad.
Yep.
Clowns, surprises from Bethesda? What do you think? Predictions?
Nope, everything I expected. I expected a Skyrim remaster eventually because Assassin kept telling me that when they built Fallout 4, they basically did it off like the Skyrim engine, so it's not surprising. Dishonored 2, we knew was coming. Yeah, so the only thing that would surprise me if they really did like a Morrowind or Oblivion comeback.
Right. Potentially. Who knows? A lot of these companies are doing like these trilogies and whatnot. Like, you know, this potentially, we'll get to this when we talk about Take-Two, but potentially like the BioShock remastered collection kind of deal. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely not on the cards, and people are like really high on Elder Scrolls right now for some weird reason. ESO was just alright for me the little bit I played. Like, I'm not a huge ESO fan, but Skyrim I was definitely like way more into than ESO, for sure. And you're not getting Elder Scrolls 6, people. Everyone who's saying Elder Scrolls 6, like, you're dreaming, I think, in my opinion. Delinquent says Prey came out way before Portal. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I know. It's not similar. I don't know why I even made the reference. Delete it from your memory. Men in Black, that shit from your memory. Trying to look at stuff in the YouTube chat. J Street says Wolfenstein 2, a sequel to The New Order. Assassin, think it's coming?
I mean, it's a good time to release one. Do we need it? Probably not, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no. Throw it in the trash because the first one was good.
Well, 2014 we got New Order, right? 2015 we got The Old Blood. So 2016 potentially we can get something new. Is it going to be a full release? I don't know. Is it going to be like The Old Blood? Maybe. I don't. But you're right, Assassin. I think the timing's right. I think the timing is right. Fire Monkey has a very unpopular opinion in the Twitch chat. He says, I want Brink 2. You guys remember that game? Brink?
Sounds familiar. Don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're not going to entertain that because I don't think that's happening. Brink 1 didn't do too well. So anything else about Bethesda? Any other predictions? Evil Within 2, potentially?
I hope not. It wasn't that great of a game.
It has a huge following, though. We talked about it on TXR a little bit, and people were going nuts for it for some weird reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else about Bethesda before we move on?
Some people want Quake. I don't know.
No, that's not happening. I don't think it's gonna happen. With Doom that just came out, like maybe they'll like teaser trailer it and it's coming out like in 2 years, but not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. All right, sounds like no more about Bethesda. What's next? Xbox, right?
Xbox, yep.
I mean, do we have any predictions about this? We've talked about this pretty much at length about what.
I mean, we know Scorpio is going to be Beast.
Yep. Scorpio Beast.
We know.
Well, you think that's coming during this conference, Clarence?
I think they're probably going to lead a hint towards it. I don't know if they're going to unveil like the full specs of everything, what they plan, but I definitely think that they're going to hint towards something and be like, drop the teraflops on it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Confirm the teraflops. That'd be really cool. And Phil's been known to like drop hints with like shirts and backgrounds and stuff. So
yes,
we'll see.
Yes. That would be absolutely dope if he comes out in a shirt with like a scorpion on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude.
Right?
That'd be funny.
Assassin, I know you got some bold predictions for Xbox.
Well, I think if they're gonna announce Scorpio, they're gonna be like, yeah, it's coming out next year. They have the specs for it, and then he drops the mic and just walks out. Show over.
You're unbelievable. But that's potentially possible. I mean, I can't even, this is a prediction show. Anything goes essentially. So, I mean, could happen. Literally dropping the mic as well, right, Assassin?
Yep, he'll just grab the mic, just let it fall.
Nice. Taylor, what do you think? Xbox surprises of any kind? Any predictions you have?
If they do try and push Scorpio, I think that's just going to be teasing it a lot, and if anything, they'll announce the Slim.
Yes. See, I'm excited about the Slim. I'm like one of the only ones.
I mean, I'm excited because it's going to be cheap, and I can leave it at Reese's house, so I don't have to transport my Xbox every other day.
Until it gets habanero beef jerky inside it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Somehow.
god. Yeah,
I had to say that because he's a big jerky XP eater. Shout out to Reezy and his
I've
habanero jerky XP.
I've heard that.
Talk
You know,
about the habanero one. That was not a good day.
I do have something I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
please
cut
do.
you off.
Yeah, no.
Cut you off. But you know how Phil always wanted like Nintendo stuff, like Nintendo IPs to be like multi-platform, like little things here and there for the Xbox store. Well, obviously Nintendo's not going to budge, even if they go under. It'd have to be bought in a bankruptcy sale. But I will say that VBA 10 emulator, that UWP availability and port of it, that's Phil's middle finger to Nintendo right there.
Yes, we got some screens about that, right, clowns? We got some. There was a screen of an emulator, right, running on, or not running, but there was a screen of, in the window as if it were a recently played game, right? There was a Game Boy Advance emulator or something.
Shout out to Xbox Mad, aka ICXM, that I believe actually broke the story about how it's going to be eventually on the Xbox One store. But yes, VBA 10 emulator is on the Windows Store right now. It's been approved. It is free, and it comes with a free ROM. Of course, in your country, abide by all laws of legally obtaining ROMs and such and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's supposed to be playable on the Xbox One.
Amazing. That would be dope. That would be really, really good. I mean, of course, they want to get into the piracy scene, but I mean, they already approved it for Windows 10, so.
Out of curiosity, I went and I looked at some other emulators on there just to see what was in the store currently. And there's like two others, and one of them actually has OneCloud support, so you can put stuff in the OneCloud and play your games from the OneCloud through their emulator.
That would be really cool. I like that idea. Hopefully it opens up to other things though. Like Game Boy Advance wasn't my favorite console, so hopefully they start approving, like get the ball rolling and approving more emulators.
Well, see, the thing is that Visual Studio 2015 with its Windows tools is free for open source stuff. So basically anybody could download Visual Studio 2015 and use UWP tools and port open source emulators, because a lot of the emulators are open source. So you just got to know how to port it and load it into Visual Studio properly and make sure everything runs across platforms.
Right. It's happening, people. We're getting emulators on consoles. Can you believe it?
Nintendo 64, come on.
And 64, Assassin.
Come
on
on.
Xbox One.
I want that GoldenEye. Super Mario 64.
Oh, man. Any other surprises? Any other predictions about Xbox? We're seeing Jizzle in the Twitch chat says digital game sharing, like the family sharing, is going to be announced, brought back to existence on the Xbox One. Was announced to be a thing back in 2013 when the console was announced, but people were, crying and bitching about DRM. So they kind of took that family sharing thing away. So you think we're going to get this back? You think this is going to be a thing, or?
I don't know. No.
Got no idea.
Maybe.
Assassin's like, I don't know. No.
Hey.
I'm not sure it's going to come either. As cool as that would be, I'm not sure it is. But, I mean, I don't know. A lot of stuff is already leaked, so I really hope there is some sort of knock it out of the park thing for Xbox.
Well, aren't they just going to flip that little switch and the Xbox is going to use that secret sauce?
Right, yes. Yes, the secret sauce to bump it up to 5.5 terabytes, teraflops, rather.
So
yeah,
I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
Until your Xbox goes on fire, yeah.
Yep. And we'll just use secret water. And then...
Right. There you go. Dead Rising 4, people are mentioning in the Twitch chat. Yeah, that was already kind of like leaked. Unfortunately, that's pretty much going to happen. Not unfortunately that's going to happen, but unfortunately it leaked, so there's not really a surprise.
When I was talking to you and Maka on and Ran on Twitter, is it confirmed that it's like a partial remake of 1? Has anyone confirmed that portion?
Not confirmed yet. Not confirmed yet. Other than the fact that like Frank West is in it, I don't think people have any other real evidence that I've seen that it's a remake. But I mean, people are talking left and right on NeoGAF and stuff about how it's a remake. There's 4-player co-op, which I do approve of. Hopefully, they show off some 4-player co-op on stage of Dead Rising. Hopefully, the frame rates are still good with 4-player co-op.
Don't you want the items and stuff to be invisible for you?
Yeah, and fall through the floor. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Other than that, I don't think there's going to be any surprises. I think they'll show Gears 4 Horde mode, maybe to begin the show or to end it. I'm not sure. Halo
don't
Wars
think
2,
they'll
obviously.
end it.
I don't know. I could see like a big 8-player horde mode kind of like co-op thing ending the show. I could see that. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but I could see it. 8 people on stage playing on horde mode. They expand it to 8 people from 4. I think that'd be cool. Turtle thinks maybe Halo 6 teaser.
No,
I don't know if we're going to get that this
I
soon.
hope not.
Not this year.
Potentially. I don't know.
Maybe next year.
J Street says the F-bomb, aka Fable. I don't know if we're going to see that at all. I don't think they're going to show off that Fable card game. That's still in... has that been funded completely, Clowns? You funded that, right? You supported that on Kickstarter? Or
Oh,
no?
absolutely, dude. I love the lore behind Fable. I mean, I'm sad to see Fable Legends go away, and I'm happy these devs are trying to bring something Fable. Yeah. So, yeah, yep, funded it.
See, so I mean, I don't know if that's completely funded yet, but I don't think that's gonna.
I hate to say it. I don't think it's gonna make it. It's not even like halfway there.
Oh, it's not halfway. Oh shit, that sucks. Yeah, no, I don't know if they're gonna show any Fable. That would be cool, but that's a bold prediction, though. J Street, I do give you applause for that bold prediction. So yeah, anything else about Xbox?
I think we're gonna see some Red Dead something.
Okay, no, hold on a second. Hold on, we're gonna get to that.
It's Xbox. Xbox.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll get to Red Dead. That's coming up with Rockstar and Take-Two. Pump the brakes on that, as people like to say in the Swiss chat this evening. All right, let's move on to Sony then. Any juicy Sony predictions?
Oh yeah.
Assassin, go ahead.
I mentioned this I think yesterday, but I think Sony's gonna end with Soda Drinker Pro with the collector's edition.
My ass.
It's gonna be a fridge and it's gonna give you soda, and when you open it, it says bonus soda.
That's not gonna happen. Is that even coming out on PS4?
I don't know. I just found it funny.
Unbelievable. No, they're not gonna do that. Why would you think they were gonna? I mean, obviously you're joking, but why did that come to mind about PlayStation? Like, why associate that with PlayStation?
I don't know, because they have all the good exclusives. So I mean, maybe the Soda Drinker Pro 2 will be an exclusive
You're
with
unbelievable.
Ratchet and Clank levels and Order 1886 sodas.
Dude, the graphics in that game and the shaders and the textures and stuff was so terrible. They could probably make a Ratchet and Clank level and you wouldn't even know it was Ratchet and Clank. That's how terrible it looks.
I don't know, with the power of the PS4, I think anything's possible.
Yeah, well, maybe.
You know, PlayStation's the best station.
Any other predictions about Sony? Lots of VR, obviously.
Yeah, that's like all I think that they're gonna be showing.
They have a long time. They have like a couple hours. You think they're gonna show the Neo?
Yeah.
Oh, probably yeah.
They need to make money somehow.
I think they'll probably show the Neo. They'll probably show the VR. Destiny, during the reveal, they said that they'll show more in the coming months about some of the stuff pertaining to Rise of Iron. So I think they'll probably show stuff off at the PlayStation conference. Dare we see? You don't think we'll see a Destiny 2 trailer of any kind, right? Because of the Rise of Iron thing, they're not gonna.
I think if they tease Destiny 2, there's going to be an uproar.
Right. No, I think so as well. I don't think they're going to. People in the YouTube chat say Sly Cooper remake, definitely possible. Crash Bandicoot. A lot of people are asking for these older games to be remastered or brought back. I'm game for that. I mean, I know people in the Twitch chat. The Delinquent says these yearly releases of popular games are not cool, but bringing back old IPs, I think that a lot of people grew up on. A lot of us grew up on. I think that's game. I like it. Crash Bandicoot. I'd buy that day one. They brought that back.
Maybe a permanent price drop to PS Plus or PS Now, and actual less lag.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to some people today on Twitter, and they said that PS Now for them isn't really laggy. I don't know. I haven't tried it in a long time, but last time I tried it, it was really laggy. On my
I'm
connection.
gonna be completely honest here. I have the newest FiOS Quantum router. I have a high-speed FiOS connection. I have everything hardwired. and there is like a 2 to 3 millisecond lag between the buttons and the game response. So it's not up to par.
And forget about party chatting, right? Remember that, Assassin?
Don't remind me.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
too busy to remember.
OMG, it's James Play saying, if Bungie makes Destiny 2, I'm coming after their asses, I think is what it said, but it asterisks it out. They are making Destiny 2. Isn't that pretty much confirmed?
Yep, it's been confirmed.
I mean, it's coming, so better go after them, James Play. Yeah, so people want older games to make a comeback. I think that definitely could happen. I think that could happen at this conference. I mean, PlayStation has a lot of old IPs that people really, really loved. And when it comes to the newer stuff, a lot of stuff is getting delayed. Like Horizon Zero Dawn is getting delayed. No Man's Sky got delayed, albeit only a little bit. So their exclusive IPs are getting delayed so much that I think bringing back some of the old beloved IPs like Crash, like Sly Cooper, like Citizen X said, and like Jack and Daxter potentially, although I don't think so because they're all on Ratchet and Clank. I think that would get the crowd going. I think that would get a lot of people on Sony's side. But Jay says a God of War 4 teaser. I think you're gonna see more than a teaser. I think you're probably gonna see some gameplay on God of War 4. Anybody else on Sony?
A lot of indies. I'm gonna guess a lot of indies.
More Kickstarters. Another appearance by the Shenmue 3 guy
Oh,
to give us an
God.
update on the progress of that game.
Probably wanting more money. Like we spend it all on chopsticks. We need more money.
Sprung Robin 21 in the Twitch chat says crossing my fingers for Peggle 3. If they have Peggle 3 at the EA conference, I will piss myself. I would be so happy, but it's so unexpected. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I would literally piss myself. So yeah, anything else about Sony? No. Okay.
Nope.
No.
How can there be a God of War 4 after the events of Part 3? The delinquent wants to know. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Let's just look under where at the end what he was on top of. I mean,
And well done, Assassin. No spoilers. Well done. Well done. Well done. So yeah, expect a lot of VR. Expect some Neo. I don't expect anything really new from Sony, to be honest. I mean, maybe a couple new IPs, but I doubt it. Give me my Crash Bandicoot, damn it. Last Guardian appearance potentially again. Some updated Last Guardian stuff.
that will be delayed
Yep, that will be delayed. Exactly.
again.
Horizon Zero Dawn demo on Neo hardware, potentially. Pretty much a given. Here's something that Taylor really is excited about. Some Nintendo stuff at E3.
Yay! Nintendo.
No conference, but they do have a lot of space on the floor. And they've kind of opened up, like we talked about a couple weeks ago. They kind of, or was it last week? They kind of opened up on the stuff they're going to be showing at E3. They're not just going to be showing Zelda anymore. I mean, they're going to have a lot of demos for Zelda on the floor, but they're also going to be showing some Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff.
Megan is excited about that.
Is she really?
Yeah, she loves Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm going to grab it. I mean, I'm a sucker. I really am. I didn't even complete Pokemon Y. I had that. I didn't beat it, but I'm a sucker. I'm going to get it. I need to justify having my 3DS, man.
On a 3DS. Still have the regular DS.
You can get not the new 3DS, but the 3DS XL. I've seen that on sale for decently cheap now. Or the 2DS. You can get a 2DS. You know the 2DS is, Taylor?
Yes.
Yeah, you can get a
I want the
2DS. Oh, all right.
I
Well.
like new things. I like fancy things.
Oh, okay.
And if I'm buying it with my own money, then it's okay. It's my decision.
All right. You do it. All right, so what do you guys expect from Nintendo? Anything that we haven't talked about? I mean, Pokemon, some Dragon's Quest stuff, some... What else was there? I can't even remember.
Maybe like a virtual reality game coming out. Super Mario Data and the Princess.
Nice.
No, but I think since they're going to venture into VR stuff, maybe they're going to hint at something like that,
Yeah. I really think NX is going to get some sort of mention. Maybe not a demo, maybe not too much talk about it, but how can they just hold that off? I don't know how they can just hold that off. And an important point that I kind of saw some people mention on Twitter is that Nintendo said they aren't showing NX, but do you think third parties will? I mean, Nintendo doesn't have a great relationship with third parties because of the hardware has been underpowered or gimmicky or all this kind of noise. But now that apparently this NX hardware is supposed to be, close to the competitors, do you think that a third party may, say, oh, it's coming to NX or something like that for some of the games, or no?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I think if we're going to see anything like that, it'd be like indie devs, and I think that'd be at PAX. I think a
Right.
lot of these major third-party publishers would be afraid to show anything related to Nintendo X because they don't want to lose market credibility right now. I think they're probably waiting to see if the NX takes off.
Right.
Right.
All right. So, no third-party stuff, probably. They've got some other games on the docket that are coming out. Paper Mario Color Splash for the Wii U and Metroid Prime Federation Force for the 3DS, yet no mention of those for E3 events or live stream on their Treehouse event. No mention of those on the docket, so I think that's kind of weird. Especially like games like Paper Mario and Metroid Prime, like big following, first party, big time games. They're not going to show those at E3. I think it's a big mistake. Apparently there's going to be a big eShop sale to celebrate Nintendo at E3. June 14th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. There's going to be big time price drops on the eShop. So if you're Nintendo people, hit up that eShop and get those sales. Witty in the YouTube chat says, Nintendo lost me and most others when they abandoned third party and regular controller and most things were aimed at kids. I think a lot of people agree with that sentiment, except Taylor.
Yes.
Oh, man. Some people were thinking that they would have a new Splatoon already at this, that they would show off a new Splatoon. You think that's going to happen?
Nope.
Did you play Splatoon, Taylor?
I did not.
Oh my god, you gotta check that one out. Splatoon is very good. GoldenEye on Xbox, that's not gonna happen, Sprung Robin. Bold prediction from the Jizzle, this Zelda will be the best one since Ocarina of Time. Wow, that's a big feat. I don't know. Majora's Mask was good. Do you count that one? Jizzle? If you do, let us know. So yeah, anything else about Nintendo? Any bold predictions, Taylor, or clowns, or anything?
No. Since I started working, I can't look up a lot of stuff like I want to anymore.
I'm looking, and I'm not seeing a whole lot.
Yeah, no bold predictions. I think it's hard to make bold predictions when they come out and pretty much say, "Oh, Nintendo is gonna be the focus," and they don't have a conference, and I don't know. Nintendo, don't fail us at E3 this year again, please. Just sneak the NX in there somehow. Foxfire says I'm getting in on them deals on the Nintendo eShop, so someone's excited about that. Problem is the Nintendo dev kits suck, apparently, according to the Jizzle, who has worked in the industry, so I do trust him. I don't think that's the main problem. I don't think that's why third parties aren't going. I mean, yeah, that's probably has something to do with it, but their hardware has just been so gimmicky and so underpowered. Like, why would third parties want to make a lesser product necessarily, especially in this day and age? When they're doing a lot of porting and there's a lot of parity, and why make something much lesser on a Nintendo console that they don't think they're going to sell a lot of copies on, essentially. Anything else about Nintendo before we move on?
Nope.
Got like a couple more companies before we get out of here. What's next? Oh, Assassin mentioned Take-Two, parent company of Rockstar. Gonna have a decently big presence. Rockstar usually is not at E3, but this year apparently they're supposed to be showing off some good stuff. I'm gonna mispronounce his name, but Strauss Zelnick, I think that was correct, CEO of Take-Two, says that they're gonna be at E3 in a big way, quote unquote. So a lot of people are thinking Red Dead Redemption 2. Is it gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2, or is it gonna be a remaster, or is it gonna be both?
Well, I think there might be a remaster, but it definitely will not be called Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really? You don't think
Well,
so?
because look at the previous games. There was like Red Dead Revolver or something. There's Red Dead Redemption. I think it's going to be Red Dead
something. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yep. Yep, good point. Good point. What do you think? Clowns or Taylor, you think it's time for a Red Dead? Another Red Dead?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen something about Red Dead, so
Right.
I think it's time for a new one.
Definitely. And Rockstar, I mean, we know that Rockstar has a tendency to wait a while to release, successors of series. So like GTA 5 took a while after GTA 4, and so Red Dead Redemption, when did that come out? Like 2011? Something like that, Assassin?
I'm not too sure.
Fact check on me. I think it's 2011, 2010 maybe. I think it was either 2011 or 2010. So I mean, we're due. It's 5 years later. Come on, bring it, Rockstar. What else from Take-Two? BioShock stuff.
Just so you know, it was May 18th, 2010.
Yes. Got you, Assassin. So anything else about Take-Two or Rockstar or?
We might see. I know a lot of people want this GTA 5, like actual DLC.
Right.
Not
So
just
like
little
story,
crap
yeah.
stuff.
So story DLC, right, is what people
Yeah.
want from GTA 5. I think we could definitely see that. I think we'll definitely see that. But yeah, a lot of people are clamoring for that, and they're not ready for a GTA 6 yet, like people are saying in the Twitch chat. GTA 6 is not going to happen as of right now.
No, they're making they made like 500 million off the microtransactions. Why would they make another one?
Good point.
Right.
Good point. And all the other past games, or a lot of the other past games, had some story DLC, like GTA 4 did. GTA 3 didn't necessarily, because that's not what was on trend back then, but they had like spin-off games. Vice City was kind of like a spin-off game a little bit. No really new mechanics in Vice City compared to GTA 3, so that's, a lot of people refer to that as kind of like a DLC, an expansion almost of GTA 3. You had San Andreas, that was kind of like a spin-off as well. So, I mean, it would be weird for Rockstar to not release story DLC for GTA 5. So, any predictions from you, Clowns, about Take-Two? Any BioShock collection or Rockstar? Red Dead?
No.
No.
I think Red Dead's coming. I want to see the damn backwards compatible come already. Other than that, that's all I'm looking forward to is Red Dead from them.
Gotcha. Yeah, if they release a remastered collection for BioShock, do you think they're gonna bring the backwards compatibility still, or do you think they're just gonna trash it?
I think they will. I mean, give it a few months, difference, between launches and whatnot, but I think they will. I mean, look at what was that game that was Games Gold the other month? Saints Row.
Saints Row, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. The Saints Row 4 was DLC. I mean, Games of Gold on 360, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So good point. Good point. All right, are we done with Take-Two then? Done with Rockstar?
Yep.
No Bully Assassin? You don't think they're gonna bring Bully back?
No. I mean, it's on the PS4. I mean, I guess they could bring it to the Xbox, but.
Where do we? Garrett in the Twitch chat wants to know, where do we think the next GTA will be placed, and do we think the map will be smaller or bigger? It's got to be bigger. I'm sure the map will be bigger. Because I don't think the next GTA is coming out for another couple of years. So the hardware is just going to be so much better, and the capability is going to be better. As far as where it's going to be, no clue. I couldn't even make a prediction on that. Although some rumors said like they're going back to Vice City. Did you see that, Assassin?
No. I
Yeah.
don't keep up with GTA rumors.
Yeah, I saw some stuff saying that it may go back to Vice City, but I'm not sure. What do you guys think about GTA? About that question, where it'll be placed?
Absolutely no idea.
Jizzle says Canada.
Obviously. Canada, obviously.
I don't know about that. Oh, Citizen X makes a good point about Take-Two, which is also the parent company of 2K. Maybe a Borderlands 3 teaser?
Maybe. I don't know. How long have they been working on it? 'Cause
That
I know
would be-
like 2 years ago we got little something.
Right. That would be sexy. I'd be definitely down for that. Hopefully, if they were to say tease Borderlands 3, I would hope that it comes out next year. I really, really would.
I don't think next year. I'm going to guess 2 years.
Don't say that, Assassin, because that's what I'm thinking, but I don't want to I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. Citizen X, to answer your question, Garrett, thinks that they'll go back to the 70s and 80s for GTA 6. So, I mean, that's possible. What time period is GTA 5 supposed to be in? That's supposed to be like modern day. Definitely
Yeah.
modern
Yeah.
day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right, we done with Take-Two?
Yeah.
We only have a couple small ones left to go. Ubisoft, we didn't talk about. I know Taylor's excited for Just Dance 2017.
I didn't even know that they were still making those.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
please. They will make those until people die off the earth. They make so much money on those.
Probably. I mean, I might buy it. Who knows?
I'm definitely
Why
going to be
not?
getting it. My girlfriend always gets it. Every single year we get Just Dance. And
Do you even play it?
Assassin's like, can you stream it?
Yeah. They look like weird people on the internet.
Yeah, no,
Or even more weird.
I do not play Just Dance. We play it every once in a while, like once in a blue moon, but she always buys it. Jizzle says, not so bold prediction, Ubisoft will have an asshole MC. Yeah, I mean, what's her name there? The CEO there. What's her name? I keep forgetting her name. I did this as well on TXR. That black woman, yeah. She's kind of like acts like a dick a little bit on stage. She's kind of like a brute woman. So, but she's usually the MC. I mean, I don't think they'll have another MC. So what do we think? Any bold predictions about Ubisoft? Anything you expect from Ubisoft at this point?
No.
That they haven't. I mean, we expect Watch Dogs 2, obviously.
Watch
Right.
Dogs, South Park, Ghost
Honor.
Recon.
For Honor. I'm stoked for For Honor. J Street says in the YouTube chat, new crappy Assassin's Creed reveal teaser or something. I'm not sure we're going to get that.
If anything, Assassin's Creed is going to be something for the movie.
Yeah, that's true. But since Assassin's Creed's not coming out this year, I don't think they'll show anything. I think they'll just let it go. Unless they're going to do another like Chronicles series, which I hope they don't.
Could do a remaster.
Remaster, potentially, yeah.
Please.
Surprise everyone.
I
What?
want a remaster.
Of which one?
All of them.
Nice. Citizen X wants to know, is Assassin's Creed backwards compatible?
First
think they
one and
have
the
one.
second.
That's first two, yeah? The second one's supposed to be the best one. Widely thought of as the best one, I think. So if you haven't
What's the
played...
second-
Huh?
What was the second one that was released? Was it just Assassin's Creed 2?
Yeah,
and then they
Yep.
went to-
Assassin's Creed
Okay.
2, yeah. Flow Rider will perform My House at the Just Dance reveal. Jizzle thinks, yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible. I don't think they're going to do an Assassin's Creed collection
Well,
necessarily.
they could do 2, Brotherhood and Revelations.
Why do you say that?
Because they're all the same. It's Ezio. So
Yeah.
they bundle them together.
Right. That's true.
Except Revelations sucked. So Maybe. I hope not then.
Right. They're gonna show off Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, that game looks very good.
That game looks phenomenal. I'm sure they're gonna show off a lot of stuff like that. My bold prediction that we kind of talked about on TXR, but I'll just bring it over here, is that they're gonna end it with Splinter Cell. They're gonna show off some sort of teaser, no gameplay, but some teaser for a new Splinter Cell game, which I'm really hoping because I love Splinter Cell. What else?
Crew DLC. The Crew DLC, whatever.
They're gonna show off the Crew DLC. What is it?
Well, it's going to be free this month. I mean, if they want to keep the game relevant, they could bring out DLC.
You think? Because that game's, yeah. I mean, it's
And
free
why
games
not?
of gold. Like, hasn't that game kind of run its course?
I don't know. They brought out DLC last year. Why can't they bring out DLC this year?
Yeah, maybe. Woody thinks the Crew 2. I don't think the Crew did well enough for a Crew 2, but potentially. Citizen X says Division DLC preview. That's an interesting mention, and I kind of find it really interesting that no one here mentioned Division in the couple minutes we've been talking about this. Do we think Division is going to be talked about at all?
I hope not.
It's probably going to be talked about, but no one's going to really care.
Right.
Unless they say,
They've ruined it.
Unless they say you can have your fucking money back. And I'll take them up on that offer.
Never going to happen. That's funny, though.
Unless they have some Xbox release.
I got that free, so I'm okay.
You got the Division free?
Yeah, because the guy I'm game shared with right now bought it.
Oh, nice.
So he wasted the money on it, not me.
Right. I bought it too. I have it on disc, though. I'm probably going to trade it in. Unless they show something off at E3 that absolutely blows my doors off, I'm going to trade it in. Clowns, any Ubisoft thoughts?
No, I don't think Ubisoft is going anywhere or making anything good except for Assassin's Creed. That's all I gotta say about those guys.
Jizzle drops in the Twitch chat that Larry Herb, also known as Major Nelson, has addressed the Fallout 4 being free, and he says it's not. So, and it's being addressed. So,
You'll probably lose your license, right?
Right. So if you downloaded it, you're probably wasting your time. I'd say keep downloading it if you're still in progress, but you're probably going to lose your license on it, I'm guessing. That kind of sucks, but I expected that. I mean, come on. It's a big AAA game. They're not going to just give away the deluxe edition for free. Anything else about Ubisoft?
Nope.
All right, last one then. Square Enix, which I don't know why, but this is kind of like a trend this year that people are just like giving away what they're going to be doing at E3. Like, Square Enix has already given away pretty much their entire stream schedule of stuff they're having at E3. You can find it if you just search Google. Square Enix Presents is what the event's called. So just Google that, and you'll find out where you can watch them. It's going to be on YouTube and Twitch for Square Enix. You'll be able to watch the live stream, the entire E3, and see all the games and exactly when they're going to be streamed. You're going to see the schedule in its entirety on Square Enix's webpage. So pretty much everything they're showing off has already been revealed, which kind of sucks. So let me see. So I wrote them down with everything that was kind of on the list. Final Fantasy 15, obviously. That's like their big title they're coming out with. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, they're going to be showing that off. Final Fantasy 12 Remaster they're going to have. Dragon's Quest Builders, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. So for people who've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts stuff, they're definitely going to be showing that off. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, whatever the hell that is. And now for a few games that I know nothing about: Nier Automata, I Am Setsuna, which I've heard of, but I don't know what it is. World of Final Fantasy, Black the Fall, The Turning Test. I don't know what any of those are, admittedly. I have an inside source that tells me that there's going to be some sort of secret that they're holding back about, that they're going to reveal, like a surprise reveal for Final Fantasy 14 news. but I don't know what it is. But this source of mine has pretty much confirmed that something Final Fantasy 14 related is going to be going down. If you're a huge fan of Final Fantasy 14, you're going to want to tune into the Square Enix stuff for sure. Yeah, what do you guys think? Anything Square Enix involved that you guys are interested in?
Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of Square Enix whatsoever. So
The Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. It's not Kingdom Hearts 3, but still interesting, right?
Yep, I'll give that a try.
Yep, same. Taylor, you've played the Kingdom Hearts games now?
Have not.
Oh my god.
Remember, I've been poor for a long time. I couldn't afford games.
Did you play any like the Final Fantasy games back in the day?
Nope.
We're gonna have to broaden your horizons. We're gonna have to introduce you to so many other games.
Now I have money, so I can buy games.
Yay, money! Yes, I did mention Final Fantasy 12 is getting a remake. Chisel. Yeah, so they're gonna be showing off apparently some Hitman episode 3 or 4, whatever the newest one is. I think it's 3. But yeah, people are kind of upset about Square doing the episodic story kind of thing for the Hitman game. But that's kind of like a trend in the industry right now. A lot of people are doing episodic stuff, not necessarily like story mode or single player like campaign stuff, more like the Telltale series, stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but they're going to be showing a lot of that stuff off. So if that's playable, I'm definitely going to check that out. What else, Assassin, from Square Enix? Anything?
Tomb Raider? I don't know.
Yes, Tomb Raider. I forgot about that. Yeah, so they're going to make some sort of Tomb Raider announcement. They already confirmed that. And we said in a prior show we think that's probably going to be Tomb Raider PS4, right?
Tomb Raider Go or whatever that's called.
No, they already have that. Lara Croft Go.
The console?
Oh, not on console, yeah. That's true. Did they announce that? That sounds vaguely familiar.
Who knows?
They
I
had
don't follow Square Enix. So.
Right. All right. No other Square Enix stuff then? Other than Kingdom Hearts. I think Kingdom Hearts is really like the draw. I think Final Fantasy 15 is lost on a lot of people now after that weird platinum demo that they had. I think a lot of people are kind of like pretty cold on Square Enix. So no one's interested in anything other than Kingdom Hearts here apparently.
Nope.
Jizzle says in the Twitch chat Deus Ex Go. Yeah, they announced that. They're going to be showing that. Lara Croft Go was just okay for me, so I'm not a huge fan of the Go series of games. Have you guys played those, Lara Croft Go or Hitman Go or
Nope.
those mobile
Don't even
ones?
know what that is.
Yeah, they're kind of like mobile, kind of like turn-based. They're not really turn-based, but they're kind of like puzzle games that are set in these different universes. It's not like the story-driven stuff that we're used to in Tomb Raider and Hitman and Deus Ex. It's like a puzzle game set in the universes of those, and they're primarily mobile games. So
That's
you
weird.
get on your phone or your tablet or whatever, but apparently it may be coming to console as well. I think I heard some rumblings about that, but I would not be surprised if they showed that off for like a quick $5 buy on the console. Get those games on there. She-Wolf says she wants Kingdom Hearts 3, damn it. I think a lot of people do, but they're going to be okay, I think, with the Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 for now. Maybe a little teaser again, another new teaser for Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if they'll show any gameplay. They probably should at this point, but I don't know if they will. So, anything else in Square before we get out of here?
Nope.
Assassin, before we do leave, I want you to give your experiences on the new Xbox dashboard since you just got it recently.
I like it. I mean, there's a few bugs. Not as many console breaking bugs as when we got the Windows 10 dashboard, but I think I'm having a little bit too much fun with Cortana. If you can actually have a little bit too much fun.
Yeah, I saw you were asking her a lot of questions. You were asking if
Yeah.
she liked Four Guys with Quarters, and she didn't even know what the hell that was. So
Yeah, I was a little upset. And then like I asked if you like Phil Spencer, and like I can't like confirm or whatnot. I can't give an opinion. I'm like, come on. I mean, she'll tell you stories. She'll sing to you. I even asked her, "Will you be my Valentine?" And she's like, "Yes, as long as if you're mine." I'm like, "Aw." Um,
Taylor's like, "That's cute. I like that."
um,
No, because Cameron's just gonna leave me for Cortana now.
Oh, uh oh.
um, what else? What else can she do?
Well, Clown says in the YouTube chat that it takes a while for Cortana to learn your voice. So are you finding that, Clowns? Do you have the dashboard as well?
Yep, I got it.
You think it takes a while to learn your voice?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Because I said I did the command for Cortana to invite Assassin to a party, and instead she searched for, instead of ZPCI, she did CPI. So SEE space PEEI, and a lot of weird stuff came up on Bing. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Yeah, so I mean, it's got a lot of kinks to iron out. I mean, Cortana on the PC isn't even that great, in my opinion. Like I've used it a couple times on Windows 10 PC, and it's not as good as like Google Now. I don't think.
I know it's a beta.
Yeah.
You know, they're working out the kinks, and everybody should report the issues they're having. But I do like the incorporation of the Windows Store. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It really does bring the platforms together. I've had some minor bugs on it where like the apps install, but then like it freezes on the app screen. And again, that's to be expected in a beta, so I can't judge it based on that. But definitely give your feedback so they can fix the issues and see how many people are having them.
That's right. People that are in the preview program, you're there for a reason, not just to play.
Yep.
Give the feedback, and then like the more feedback you give, I know it kind of wasn't true with this one because a lot of people that gave a lot of feedback didn't get it right away, but usually you kind of get these things first if they roll it out in waves if you give a lot of feedback. So I mean, that's an added perk.
Yep.
So Assassin, last word on this, like in the dash, hating it, what's your favorite feature maybe?
Well, I have two favorite features. If you want to send a message with Cortana, I mean, she doesn't even open the message app. You could just tell her the message, and then you can hit send, and she'll write it down for you. She'll send it, and you don't even have to move from your game whatsoever. I love that.
That's nice.
Can you explain how that command works? Because it doesn't work on my Cortana.
I say, "Hey Cortana, send Clowns a message," and she's like, "Okay, go," or something, and I'm like, "Eat poo" or something. I don't know. It's something you usually say, and then she's like, "Okay, what do you want to do? Hear it, send it, or redo it or something." I say, "Send it," and she'll send it.
Wow, see, that's nice. I want to check that out.
Pretty cool.
You should make a video of that, Assassin, so I can check that out.
And then with My Games and Apps, when you're downloading some, it'll actually tell you how much, the game's like, I downloaded Watch Dogs, it was like 28 gigs or something. And it'll say like 0 gigs out of 28, and it'll show my download speed of how
Really?
fast, like,
That's
kind of like
nice.
what Steam does. I love that.
That's nice.
See, I will say on that portion, at least on my version of the dashboard, it freezes. It doesn't work for me.
Weird. Damn it, man. Damn it, betas. So do we know when this is rolling out to everyone?
No, but I mean, I've been hearing that there's 3 parts to this, but there's definitely 2 parts to this update. So
Right. Okay, well, who knows? HP North wants to know, can she tell us the weather? Have you tried that, Assassin?
yes, and I also found out if someone shares your name, you can actually say their name instead of their gamer tag.
Oh, cool.
So like,
pretty
I
cool.
said earlier, like send Joe a message, and they're like sending ZPCI man a message.
Nice. That's cool. She Wolf says she invited GKB earlier to a party and it searched the web for pizza. So that was a big fail.
I think I have the preview program. I just haven't been able to actually update it. Never home anymore.
Woody says that Xbot has a video. I'll have to check that
Yep.
out. So late summer, apparently it is July-ish, late summer, that it's going to come to everyone. But it's supposed to be really, really good. And Cortana is going to be a huge improvement over the regular Kinect commands.
Does she work with headsets too, or is it
Yep.
just the Kinect?
Yep.
Headsets as well.
Headsets.
Yep.
And it's not like the PlayStation with voice commands. You can be in a party. You'll sound super retarded in the party.
Of course,
but
yeah.
you can have a conversation with Cortana.
Right.
See, when I was looking at this Cortana stuff, I was hoping like what Major Nelson showed, like, what is EPCI Assassin playing right now or something, and it would pop up. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, so I'm having some issues just like She-Wolf and GKB are. Not on the super fan wagon like Assassin, who spent hours and hours and hours and hours getting to know Cortana last night.
Right.
Mostly
So, I
this
mean-
morning. It was so.
Whatever, Assassin.
It
Whatever.
doesn't help my case.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
But
Yeah,
last night sounds a little bit more dirty than.
He dimmed the lights and put on the candles and
Yep. Oh,
had a
I know.
conversation with the artificial intelligence
Yep. Turned off his fan and everything.
there. Yep.
Got nice and quiet. Ooh, okay.
One thing I did want to bring up before we get out of here, though.
Yeah,
is
absolutely,
that
please.
On the PC, the anniversary edition that's supposed to be coming out soon, or rolling out to some preview members on the PC,
Yeah.
you're supposed to have the ability to download clips from Xbox Live and actually edit them through like outside editors and then re-upload them to Xbox Live.
That's
So, like,
sick.
So, like, if you have a podcast or something, think how cool that is, because you could take it, you could, like, re-upload it somehow to Xbox Live. I'm sure there's going to be a way to do it. Take down clips, put them in your podcast, re-upload to Xbox Live. That'd be awesome.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, we could split up clips of the show, upload them. Hopefully, I don't know if they'll limit the time or whatever. Hopefully, it's not, like, too short, and then we could upload clips. That would be sick.
Yep.
That'd be
So,
really
yeah,
cool.
just putting that out there. If you're in the PC version, the Insider Preview, and you get this update, let us know.
Yeah, definitely let us know. All right, on that note, I think we're out of here. Longest show ever. Thanks a lot, Assassin.
You're welcome.
No, but E3 is always the longest show. It was last year too, so. But next week we'll have like an E3 kind of like recap thing. We won't recap everything that goes on, obviously, but we'll talk about the big topics so it doesn't go for another hour and 50 minutes or whatever. But thank you, everyone, for watching, coming by, checking out the E3 stuff. Next week, I don't know when we're going to do the podcast because I don't know what time I get in on Thursday, so we'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. Definitely follow us there. 4GwQPodcast is our Twitter handle. And check out our Facebook, facebook.com/4GuysWithQuarters over there. Give us a like. Check out our Twitch. 4GuysWithQuarters is our Twitch handle. A lot of people watching today on Twitch. Thank you guys for coming by, keeping the chat lively. Follow us on Twitch if you haven't already. That would be excellent. Also follow us, or subscribe, I should say, on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for coming and checking it out. youtube.com/4GuysWithQuarters is our YouTube handle. And our website, www.4guyswithquarters.com. I'm sure we'll have some E3 stuff going up on there soon, so come check it out. I know we're getting some opinion pieces up pretty soon, so check all that stuff out. And yeah, check out our individual stuff too. Our Twitter, our Twitch, Xbox, stuff like that has been cycling below our names, so definitely hit us up on there too and give us a follow. And if you want, follow Taylor on Xbox and tell her she doesn't play enough games on there if you want to. So.
I mean, I guess.
On that note, I think we're out of here. We'll see you guys all later. Have a happy and healthy weekend? ? I guess. I don't know. I've never said that before. That was weird. Okay, bye.